This man is a pianist who often pretends to be blind and sneaks into people's homes to play the piano. He ends up discovering a lot of secrets along the way. He enjoys all of this, unaware that pretending to be blind will become the biggest regret of his life. One day, he's invited to perform at the home of a wealthy man. The door is opened by the wealthy man's wife, but she's not keen on letting him in. However, the man has already been paid, and he insists on going inside. As they argue, the elderly lady from the apartment across the hall suddenly opens her door, and the woman reluctantly lets him in. The woman leads him to a grand piano after helping him sit down, and the man is thrilled to see such a luxurious instrument. He starts playing the piano skillfully. Suddenly, his eyes catch something in the corner of the room, a body lying there. He's terrified and asks to use the bathroom. Little does he know, there's a heavily armed man hiding inside. Fearful, he continues to pretend to be blind. He returns to the living room, playing the piano as if nothing's wrong, all while watching the woman and the large man deal with the body. Under the woman's cover, the man successfully leaves the scene. Fortunately, his act isn't exposed, and he safely makes his way out. Once outside, he takes a cab to the police station to report the murder. But when he arrives, the sheriff who greets him is none other than the same large man. In a panic, he quickly changes his story, claiming that it was his cat who had been murdered. It's clear that the sheriff is starting to suspect him. The sheriff insists on accompanying the man back to his house for questioning. Once there, the sheriff starts probing him aggressively. When he spots a newspaper on the table, he becomes suspicious. The man explains that it's for his cat. The sheriff doesn't stop there, pulling out a knife and tossing it at him. When the man doesn't flinch or try to avoid it, the sheriff concludes that he's really blind and leaves. Not long after, the wealthy man's body is discovered. At the man's funeral, he's once again invited to perform. The elderly lady from across the hall, seeing police at the scene, hurries over and says that on the day of the murder, she saw a stranger walk into the man's home. She suggests that this man might be the killer. Unfortunately, her good intentions will soon cost her dearly. The next day, the woman knocks on the elderly lady's door, claiming she has a headache. The old lady quickly goes to get some medicine. As soon as the woman starts to faint, the elderly lady rushes over to help, but the woman pushes her out of the window from the 10th floor. The name of this movie is Andhadhun.